Okay, so it didn't it didn't work. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. So the stream is up. So once again, welcome to my dirty kitchen. We're baking blueberry muffins. And if I'm feeling froggy, I'm gonna try my hand at cake. It'll be my first time doing a from scratch cake. So nothing from box. Fun stuff. Alright. Got my mixer here. Let's readjust you. There she is. It's too high. Put that at crotch level or something? No. Maybe just put it on the counter? I had to attach the battery. Maybe. You're on the counter now. What's that? Is that good? Maybe from the other counter? It should be. Alright. Should be a. No problem. Okay, so let me bring over the ingredients. Forgot the flour. Most important ingredient. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So if you wanna follow at home, it is backwards. So if you're good at reading stuff backwards, here it is. But it's 2 cups of flour. See, I'm gonna make it double. Cause one set doesn't really go as far as I need it, because they're going into muffins. So it's gonna be 4 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 4 eggs, 1 cup of butter melted, 1 cup of milk melted, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla with a crap ton of blueberries, which I got blueberries. Went to the farmer's market because my bushes of blueberries are not ready yet, so we're gonna hold off on some fresh. Farmer's market blueberries are tasty, but not as tasty as what you make at home. That's the truth. They told me to taste it, and I tasted it, and it was not the best. So it was not my best. Yeah, I think they were missing a few soil amendments. Anyway. Oh. Where's the scraper? Hey, watch your butt. Alright. 4 cups of flour. Boom. That's 4 cups. I'm gonna believe myself that's 4 cups because I'm thinking it's 3 cups. Count it again. Yeah. No hands. No hands, little lady. Okay, that's 4. That's definitely 4. Yeah. 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 Okay. I need my stirring mixing thing. Here it is. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna put in the dry stuff first, which is gonna be the sugar, baking powder, salt. And then I'm gonna start throwing in some wet. The oven is preheated for 400 degrees. And it's gonna bake for 20 minutes, I think it was asking for. "20 minutes. It says bake it for 20. Okay. Okay. Do a little stirring in there. That is the teaspoon. Yeah, when I have it, I rinse everything coming out of drawers. Just out of weird habit. Dust, any contaminants. Even if it's been cleaned, I still rinse it. Still do. Anyways. Alright, we're doing baking powder. Oh. Rico, my guy. Your streak. I'm baking blueberry loaves, cupcake tin, so I gotta do loaves. And got a silicone loaf. These are a lot heartier for breakfast, I've come to find out. So baking powder. Need 2, so I need 4. Because I'm doubling the recipe. Oh yeah. Yeah, that first little video doesn't count because from what I read, it's like anything over 30 minutes it goes towards the streak, but it was garbage because I don't like this portrait view. My phone won't do the landscaping view, so you're welcome. Dark bars on the side. I like the wide angle. Anyway, got the flour in, got the baking powder in. Now I need teaspoon of salt. This is the salt I use. It's very wet. It also has a lot of minerals in it. It's a lot healthier than red salt, which tends to have mercury and some other things that are not good for you. Because it's mined out of quarries and it's not purified in some way. I don't know. It's just this weird stuff. So I found it tastes a lot better. You use a lot less of it. And it has the minerals. Yeah. I mean, it could be pink salt, but just clean. I don't know. Anyways. Butter? No. Dry ingredients. Salt, baking powder, flour, sugar. Put the sugar in this freaking jar. Try not to get ants, because you know how sugar comes in those bag minerals. You know how sugar comes in those plastic paper bags, right? I like to put it in jars so you don't get ants. Alright, so 1 cup, so I need 2 cups. Because I'm doubling the recipe. Careful now. Alright, I'm just trying to properly mix. Yeah, same with flour. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, sugar. Sugar's done. Put that to the side so I don't put more sugar in it. It's getting a little angry, the motor. So I'm gonna turn it up so it'll mix the dry stuff. So it's not in one side of the flour. Then I gotta throw butter. Throw the butter. I'm trying to find my measuring cup. Measuring cup. So put some butter in here, melt it down, and then throw that in there. I need 2 sticks. 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of milk, 4 eggs. I think if I got a Paula Deen recipe, I'll have more butter. Hey Al, how's it going? What do you mean thirst trap? This is a very modest apron. It's very modest. Better now? Yeah. I don't have squat redeem, so I think I'm good. I honestly do need probably a push-up redeem. Do it for free? Some squats. Some of the glutes. Straight up snack. But what do they say? Don't leave the crumbs. No crumbs. Alright. Time to put in all the wet ingredients. Vanilla. Okay, that's what they say. Ate and left no crumbs. Okay. Are the wet ingredients too much for you? Because they're not going to be dry. So you want to get your butter nice and liquidy. You don't want any solid chunks in there. At least that's what I'm trying to get. Nice smooth consistency. Apparently this microwave's got a a melt feature to soften things. Add you to the dough. Man, trying to have a train of thought here. Okie dokie. Little man's calling me. Yeah? Okay. Whew. Put the butter in. Put the butter in. One cup of milk mix. Too much. No softening for Rico. Vanilla. Okay. Butter, eggs, salt, baking powder, sugar, flour, milk, vanilla. Yeah. And then we get a nice creamy consistency. It said something about having chunks in it. I don't know. I don't believe the internet. I'm gonna clean this so it gets whatever's in the middle. Because there's a couple of dry spots in the middle here. So, I like to push that off the mixer there. Make sure everything gets blended in. Yeah, I think I could just flip you around. Just get it off of there. Even though it's a non-stick freaking tool, everything just sticks to it. For some reason. Sticky stick. Okay. Have that mixed for a bit. And then I'm gonna just chuck blueberries in there. Not while it's mixing though. I'm sure you are. Getting hot here. Okay. Ready. Tool. Clean off the tool. So today I had to pick up my compost barrel, which was amazing. So now I can start officially composting. Yeah? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get the blueberries, but I gotta get them set up. Because some of them have stems. There. So I gotta clean them. I gotta clean the blueberries. So I gotta have enough to not be too little. So I'm gonna overdo it just a hair. Yeah, sweetie? Thank you. Yeah. I need a bowl. I need another bowl. I use my cake pan. Yeah? You excited? Yeah? Uh-huh. Okay, take the whole thing. Yeah, yeah. All stems. Get a whole bag of oops, all stems. All right, have fun. Slutty apron. All right, let's chuck them in there. Use a big spatula. Da-da-da-da. Adjusting the sucker is a lot harder than it looks. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I do like fresh blueberries. looks plenty. All you're doing is essentially folding it, making sure it gets through there. And you're pretty much done. You just gotta put it in your containers. I think the coolest thing about these is you don't have to dust the inside with any flour or anything. So there's basically no prep work, and they just slide right out when you're done. Just gotta leave room at the top for it to rise. Just keep in mind, I'm no master baker. I just do this for fun. Not classically trained or anything. This is all following like general knowledge of baking. Because I don't want to read, the random person online's life story of how they decided to make blueberries. I think that's a meme that I've seen on YouTube several times. Just get to the recipe already. Okay. Ooh. So thick. Okay, that might be it. Okay. Put you to the side. Uno más. Already got batter. Already started there. Yeah, I love how all the berries, when you're pulling out your muffins or whatever, like the berries themselves like freaking disintegrate and explode into the breading, which I think that's pretty cool. Which explode the flavor everywhere. Because nothing like a good flavor explosion, you know, when you're eating. Oh yeah, that really went pretty far. I'm happy about that. Okay. So I'm gonna have a short and stubby muffin, loafy thing over here, but that's okay. That is okay. Not every muffin can be perfect. Ah! Okay. Oh, brother. Swiping the access. Okie dokie. Oven is ready. And the cool thing is we don't need a baking sheet to put these on. You just put it right on the rack. And them being so low, you don't gotta worry. Don't gotta worry about them spilling over. Let's see if we can just push this down a little bit. The oven is hot. Freaking gotta be nice. Okay. Okay. Enough diddly daddly ding. All right, 20 minutes. Get your timer. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's Blippy or something. Doing the Blippy things. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we just right? Like freaking kid shows are very limited. Cause like for a minute there we had Miss Rachel on YouTube, and then that was nothing but commercials. And then we went did that on Netflix. That was fine, but it was short. And then there were a lot of other kid shows. What was it, like freaking Odd Crew or whatever, from PBS. They were pretty decent. But yeah, they seem to like Blippi a lot. As far as kid shows. All right. Let me watch all these things, dish things. So what are you doing today, Rico? You going off of work? You are still working? Today's Monday, right? Today's Monday. Yeah? More? More? Did you make a mess? Huh. You got it? Yeah? Oh, nice. One more hour. Fabulous. Yeah, I was debating. I was debating on whether to stream. I wasn't entirely too sure on, I don't know, baking content, because I mean this is 30-minute total. Getting that together for blueberries, but then so it's just, I don't know, if you're thinking about content, right? It's just like if I'm thinking about just generally making content, I mean it just doesn't add up. But if I just want to hang out, and do something, and y'all can look at my dirty kitchen and judge me, I'm all for that. For the vibes. But I do like to bake when I do bake. I try to get into freaking pies at first. Trying to get into pies, and then that was a whole ordeal. Because I didn't want to start a bakery, but it kind of felt like I wanted to. Because I was getting all that freaking bulk consumer products from Sam's or BJ's or wherever, and that was very interesting. Right? Just for the good hangs. Because I mean, you're just gonna frustrate yourself, and your community is gonna suffer on, like, if on how everything develops. So there's that. Oh, I see how it is. You know, it's just do stuff that you feel like you want to do. Is what everyone usually says. So. More? Yeah? There you go. Yeah? Might charge you a cuteness tax, little lady. I think the worst part is having a half-charged phone and trying to do this from your phone. I think personally, I think the apron is my I gotta do stuff, mental. Because if I'm not dressing up to do work, I'm just unproductive. I found out. So the cooking, the cleaning, the housework, I gotta wear the apron, 100%. I mean, I built the house with this thing on, so the mental's there for sure. All right. And I'm always a fan of gloves. I always like wearing gloves. Where I can, when I can. I don't know. Sometimes it's a texture thing with dishes. And sometimes it's just a mental thing where my productivity for the action is a lot faster with gloves. Yeah, I think the one person that I remember wearing gloves is the mom from Dexter's Lab, which I just love because, she's always getting it done. I think subtly she's kind of a Pixar mom for sure. Is it subtle though? Yeah, for sure. For sure, like not everything requires gloves, because I mean when it comes to delicate light work, I can't do gloves. But I don't really do a lot of lot of detailed work. I definitely shy away from detailed work. Yeah, for sure, man. I think the main use. I think I always extrapolate my experiences from doing boiler work and mechanical work. Yeah, it's yeah. But sometimes, like, what was it? I had a fellow in I guess fellow employee at the time. He was a machinist, and he didn't wear any gloves. And I'm like, I'm always scared of getting like burrs in your hand. But I mean, I guess that's part of the job. Like getting burned as a welder. I wonder what he's yapping about. Cause sometimes little man likes to, and there's nothing wrong. He just likes to talk. He's a yapper. If he ever becomes a streamer, he's gonna be a yapper. Watch. Or someone on the news. I don't know. Whatever he wants to do, man. Yeah. He's just gonna have to be comfortable with a weirdo dad. Yeah, it'll grab for sure. Yeah. What do you need, little lady? More? Oh, more? Yeah. You want it in the basket now? You got it? She brought her a little basket over for her toys. Oh, it's an OSHA thing. I don't understand that. Hell yeah. Yeah, what was that? I know for welding, they want you to freaking head to toe with leather or spatter resistant gear, and boy, it's 100 and some odd degrees outside, and they want you to freaking go under this thing or through this thing, and it's just like, I'm just gonna go in my tank top. I'm good, man. But normally you don't work around the OSHA people because they'll fine you for anything. Oddly enough, the place that we moved from, the guy that was our neighbor in the woods, actually was an OSHA guy for a plant that he worked at. So he was officially the OSHA guy. And I mean, it is a, as the kids say, a whole vibe. He's the type of guy that just goes around in the truck, in the AC, and then if he wants to get out, he'll get out and start harassing people. But as a neighbor, he was pretty chill. Yeah. Very chill neighbor. So, it wasn't too bad. Four minutes till we gotta test the muffins, see if they're cooked all the way through. Because usually when it's like, here's your time for baking, that's a suggestion. Because sometimes you might need a minute or two. I think with this oven in our location, 22 minutes has been like on point since the last time I did this. Hold on, I gotta check on him. He's getting a little too excited. Yeah? Yeah. He found a cup. Got a little excited for a cup. It's like all day I feel like I want to play video games, but then it's just like that freaking thing in the back of my head is like, you gotta be productive, brother. You gotta do the thing, man. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta do the thing. But see, that's why I like streaming, because it's like you got accountability. You have to be held accountable by your peers to do things. Yeah? That's the truck. That's next door. There's our next door neighbor, one of them, has got this squatted truck out in their front yard that they, apparently during this time, they just go outside and go driving. They're not going to work at 3:30. Well, I mean, when does night shift start? Because I know I had a night shift start at freaking 6 or 7, depending on the drive. If it's a 2-hour drive or an hour drive, but who does an 2-hour drive nowadays, right? Because I know I did my limit was an hour drive. That was my top limit. But I do like an hour drive, for sure. Because that's a good time to think. But the problem with that is driving an hour, like you're getting home extra late, and cooking and everything else has to be very fast. Because you'll pass out. You got nothing else to do. Like you ain't got no time to hang out with, personal time. You're still driving through traffic, unless there's extra traffic, and then you're an extra hour or hour and a half. I think there was one time where I had traffic driving from work that was like 5 hours, and it was that consecutively, and this was before COVID, right? And so when you have some, I'll give you 2 more. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, 2 more. No más. No más, okay? But yeah, the traffic was so bad that consecutively every day I had to essentially add an hour to my drive to essentially get home two hours in the whole scheme of things. What is it, buddy? Yeah. You want to crawl around? Yeah. Okay. Let me check on the muffins. Okay. Right? Definitely. Here. More. Yeah. Yeah. Only reason to get in the car. Ooh, yeah. Okay. They're not ready yet. They're not ready yet. We're gonna say 5 minutes. Did you eat it? Where is it? Where is it? Did you eat it? One more. I am such a sucker. Yeah, I think they learned corporations and stuff where they can't keep real estate with offices and hardline phones or whatever and computers. Like they lost their money on that investment of having computers in an office space. Because I looked a while ago, forever. You didn't need it. You didn't eat it. I didn't see you eat it. Alright, I'm gonna watch you like a hawk. Anyway. So they knew they messed up during COVID. Yeah, I love you too. So they messed up with oh, you just want the blueberries. Yeah. Here. Because everyone was working remote. Yeah. So working remote, I mean, they could have saved a whole lot of money. Could have given that as benefits. The money they saved, they could have been saved, I don't know, for bonuses or whatever. But they didn't want to do that. They just wanted to be like, you gotta come in now. We gotta see your face, so you're not slacking. Bye. But productivity was freaking high. Yeah. Huh? But yeah. It could also be big oil pushing that, because people weren't spending money on gas, and so the price of gas went down. Yeah. Did you get stuck?
Trees are really tall. Now that we're really tall. Those are some tall trees. And let's look at small trees again. See? Those are so small. Alright.
Hold up. But yeah, COVID exposed a lot of shit corporations. Yeah. I mean, cars can be more efficient on fuel, from what I've heard. But they're preventing that, or making it look like batteries are doing all the legwork to make it more efficient with the hybrids. No soap for you. No soap. But yeah, it's ridiculous what they want you to believe, because they're trying to say, oh, there's a shortage on XYZ, but they're like, what do you mean there's a shortage? It's a freaking global market. There shouldn't be a shortage from somewhere. Anyway, it's ridiculous. Oh yeah, looking good. Let me go change his diaper. Let me see if this BRB thing works. Oh, it works. Oh, all right. Be right back. I gotta change his diaper. Diaper time. Okie dokie. I am back. Diaper has been changed. Nothing crazy. Hell yeah. Need mittens. They're looking like they're getting done. Gotta do the toothpick test. minute or two, I could just turn off the oven and let it go there. I've been fiending to play Baldur's Gate again. I've been playing it on off stream. Um, you know, no pressure, no nothing, right? But it's like nomads. You know, that's what I keep trying to do, but it's just like not going very well. It's not the gameplay, just my enthusiasm to play. Because I already beat it once, but I kind of like want to run it through for story purposes. As far as Baldur's Gate is concerned, but yeah, my Final Fantasy stream. It's not a big deal. I mean, some of y'all liked it, but my voice has been off and on lately. So that's fun. That's so fun. But I don't know. I think you know it's been interesting. It's been fun. Yeah. Kids are getting so big. They're like little weeds, man. They're freaking. You buy them freaking outfit one time, right? A month ago, and it's like, where does the time go? They're growing way out of their outfits and stuff. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I don't buy new. I go to the whatever the thrift store that they got for kids. That's where I get the toys. That's where I get all the clothes. Freaking $1.25 for a onesie or a pair of pants or a shirt, you know. And then once we're done with kids, you know, I know everybody's ran through the hand-me-downs. You know, here's your stuff. Here's your stuff back. We used it, or you know, give it to them when they're having their own kids. Snow gear for school, yeah. Oh yeah, snow gear, Jesus. Yeah, like what is it? That seasonal stuff, yeah. Arm and a leg, man. Because like you can't buy that cheap because you know it's not gonna keep them warm. Yeah, my 4-year-old has all hand me downs. Yeah, for sure. Hand me downs, man. That's the way to go. That is the way to go. Because I had my brother's hand me downs, you know, and it's like it's crazy because it's like we originally got like girly stuff, and then now our little guy has girl stuff for hand me downs. Yeah. I don't care. It's like at least he's clothed and is clean, right? So, yeah. I think I've been finding a freaking migraine the last couple weeks because it's been rough. Gotta keep my glasses on, but I can only have them on for so long, and then my eyes get all tired without them on. So. Alright, let me get my gloves. Alright, that's Flippy. Flippy Dippy. There's the oven! It's magic. Right, clothes are clothes at the end of the day. Yes, sir. Yes, they are. so pretty. Yeah, I'll leave them in the muffin bits cause they ain't got nowhere else to go, man. I ain't got no container for them, and I'm not gonna use the containers for anything else. Honestly, they do have lids, which is pretty cool. They have silicone lids. Just plop them on there. I'll do that after they cool down a bit. That's why I wanted them low, so that you can put the lid on them. I think they came in a set of 2. I think, or was it a whole set of 4? I don't remember. But they were very. Originally, we got them for food prep, so that we can cook the food or soups or whatever, and just make them into blocks, and then put the blocks in the freezer, or after they froze in the containers. Because like I've always wanted a freeze dryer, and I'm always a little overzealous, right? Overconfident on like getting something, and I just want like the big one, But apparently, a freeze dryer, the bigger it goes, right, it goes longer. So it wouldn't fit on your kitchen counter. So you have to have this whole other space for a freeze dryer. And they're noisy, very noisy. So you have to have a space in the basement or outside. I don't have a basement, but yeah, somewhere. But yeah, it's if I wanted a freeze dryer. Which is great. I mean, if you have like tons of fruit and whatnot. I'm looking forward to the blueberries. But these are, I'm assuming the flavor profile is different compared to the homegrown ones, because the homegrown ones were on the tongue very sweet and had like a tartness because of the skin. So it was sweet and tart. But when you bake them, it was very sweet, and the bread was moist because of it. So on the tongue was very, very delightful. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's it. Um, I was wanting to do a freaking cake, but stream wise, I don't know, man. Do I have enough steam? I don't feel like I have the steam. I mean, this has been pretty fun. Because I had all the ingredients ready for the for the blueberries, so I'm not sure if I have all the ingredients for the cake. But I did get cake pans. I got 2 of these. Just basic cake pans that you have to you gotta grease them, because my mom had some of these back in the day. And you stuck? Up. Yeah, so my mom had a set of these, and you had to freaking grease it up and powder it. Not like the new stuff where it's all Teflon, good for your intestines, get all the Teflon in your guts, so you can eat whatever you want and it just shoots right out of you, and then you die from like colon cancer or something. I don't know. Yeah, Teflon. But yeah, I think this is a 10. It doesn't feel like aluminum. Aluminium. Definitely feels like tin. Unless it's lead. Oh, it's definitely not lead. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the cake on stream. Um, I'm just debating whether to do it now or take a break and do it in a minute. It is 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. So flour, sugar. No, that's what I just did. I just did the muffins. So I'm gonna do a vanilla cake. Bundt cakes were fun. But this is gonna be a vanilla sponge cake. Moist for days, it says. 2 cups of flour. That doesn't sound like a cake recipe.
What's this over here? Is this an area that we can go digging in?
Yeah.
A green bucket? Ooh, a miniature green dumper?
I don't know, man.
Whoa, and a green excavator! Let's see what we can dig up.
I think my always go-to for baking is wet ingredients go after the dry ingredients. So you throw the dry ingredients together, and then you just throw your wet in there,
The Triceratops.
and then you mix that until you get the consistency you need, and then you bake it. That applies to pretty much everything, except for cookies, because cookies I tend to put the wet and the dry together separately, and then I combine the wet and the dry once their consistencies are where I need it at. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a break and put the ingredients together because I gotta make sure I have everything. I gotta make sure everything's here, and then I'm gonna do the cake recipe. Yeah. Which is going to be a little bit more involved because I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to make some confectioner sugar for the frosting. And then I got to make the filling. Yeah. Have a good one, Rico. Drive safe, or if you made it home, relax, do the thing. But yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm going to make sure I got all the ingredients before I'd start that up. Plus, so I'm going to be making the batter, the icing, and the filling, which I got pineapple for. So it's going to be a very nostalgic cake for me. It's going to be a Dominican cake, which my mom used to make, so I'm going to enjoy that. Once I find everything and put it together, and then we could just start the stream again, whatever. But yeah, see you soon or whatever. I gotta do cake first before I do donuts again, according to the boss of the house. Ooh, okay. All right, love y'all. Y'all be safe. Talk to you later.